Khmer Rouge were a communist group that believed in bringing Cambodia back to year zero, erasing all beliefs that the people had, and making sure that the country was ethnically cleansed. This was a period that lasted 4 years, from 1975 to 1979. Throughout this period, nearly 2 million people died from disease, overwork, execution, exhaustion, and torture. Now, nearly 30 years later, this is still affecting the people of Cambodia. Before the Khmer Rouge came to power, the Vietnam War was still being fought. Americans were not doing well and decided to widen the battlefield. They pushed into Cambodia, which caused the Vietnam War to be pushed into Cambodia, which started the Cambodian Civil War. It went on and on and on. It caused Cambodia to be in a state in which it could no longer defend itself. This allowed the Khmer Rouge to come to power and led to a genocide. Cambodia, April 17, 1975. Little do the people of Phnom Penh know this will be the last normal day in their lives for many years. That morning, soldiers on trucks flood into the city. People cheer, not knowing that these people will be the ones that kill 2 million of them. When the soldiers get aggressive, pushing and yelling, people begin to panic. The soldiers evacuate the city, sending 2 million people into the countryside. They are told to leave, to walk. And they do walk for many days. They walk until an estimated 20,000 are already dead. The people that lived this march would face horrible conditions and want anyone alive that possessed the intelligence to overthrow them. The nurses are average people pretending to be medical experts. Multiple people die every day. When they die, bodies are thrown in a large pit that, when full, is covered, and then another one is dug. Every day, people work for nearly 18 hours. When they are done, they go to get food rations, which consist of watery rice and a little salted fish. When they are done eating, they return to uncomfortable, full huts and try to get a small amount of sleep. They are woken up early in the morning for one ration of food, then more work. This lifestyle causes many deaths. People die from starvation, execution, and sometimes when people scavenge for food, they come across and eat something poisonous. Fathers of families whom the soldiers think may have a past of doctoring, teaching, or simply wear glasses are taken away and killed. Many families were told that he would be back tomorrow, that he was simply fixing a broken-down cart or hauling rice. The fathers would not return. Some mothers tried to take care of their children, but many children were left on their own with no father and a mother that is unable to help or feed them. Children like these ones were beggars or they worked all day. While people were dying and starving, Khmer Rouge leaders basked in success. A complete takeover of Cambodia, with no chance of anybody trying to dethrone them. They have the whole country working for them, mass-producing rice. They knew if they could regulate people's food, then they could rule Cambodia. Among these people, the main leader was a man who was originally named Sar Pol Pot. As the Khmer Rouge's main leader, he basked in much success. Everyday children, who were orphans or pretending to be for their safety, were told to worship this man at child labor camps. They were told that he was the reason that they were alive, that he would care for them. The children were taught that family was not important, that if anybody they knew, even their mothers or fathers, spoke badly about the Khmer Rouge, they should turn them in. In 1979, the Khmer Rouge period was over. Vietnam invaded the country after a series of border attacks. This forced Pol Pot and his men into the jungles, where they hid.
In this case, the Khmer Rouge and the Cambodian War grew out of the American War in Vietnam. Very long war. And the full American War began in 1965. By 1970, the American Army was not close to success and was looking at how to find success. So they thought, well, if we invade in neighboring Cambodia, enlarge the battlefield,